Hello everybody, we should be live. Let me check. Doing something a little bit different today. We're not doing the randomizer. Show you what we're doing in seconds. That is everything, right. This is something that's actually going to be used for a video. I don't normally live stream something and then put it as a video. But I thought I might as well stream this because I'm going to be playing through it anyway. What we are doing is we're playing Tears of the Kingdom, but we're playing from basically a different camera angle, which, I mean, causes some issues, as you can already see. We're also going to try and use some of the stuff from the first Zelda game. Here we've got the outfit, apart from the trousers, but that's because it's cold. Then we're also using the Weapons of Legend Redux mod, and we've got the white sword, which I do plan to upgrade as well later on. Good luck in Hyrule Castle will be interesting. There are other issues that I'm more worried about. For example, we can't really use a bow. When we do, we basically fire straight into the ground. May cause an issue for some places. But there's only a few things. This is probably the worst place to show off the idea. The floor's just slightly higher up. What we're going to have to do first is talk to Tulin. We're also probably only going to be doing one dungeon. Just the Rito stuff. Try to use the motion controls. I haven't got a Switch controller set up for this on an emulator. Not work. Let me check. No. It's more to do with basically the camera. So even with motion controls, I have a feeling it probably would.
That's not fair at all.
This also happens to cutscenes.
Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone.
Luckily, we can still listen it.
Don't do anything. The village. Is that you?
We've just spawned in. Oh.
It is you.
It's funny watching how the cutscenes work. Julian staring at nothing. Oh. Obviously, I can't see what they're saying, so I'm just going to press buttons. Dialogue. Do this with only bows. You mean play through the game with only bows, or you mean play like this bow? Yeah, we can't use throwables either. That's another. In fact, I had a really hard time with one of the shrines like early on in the game. Yeah, the idea is this is to emulate the first Zelda game. It's obviously from like a top-down view. Which, well, I guess every 2D Zelda game. Okay, so we've got to go this way and then speak to the guy and then... Another thing is we can't see our stamina bar, so we have to be very careful when gliding. Don't fall off anyway. I chose this dungeon because I thought it'd be pretty easy, like Colgira anyway, should be pretty easy for this. Colgira works. In fact, it might be easy. From the top down. It hasn't been too bad so far. I obviously did the Great Sky Island, which wasn't too bad. The only difficult bit was Yeah, I know about diving. The only difficult bit was, I think it was a shrine for fusing, and obviously you have to bring down a chest by fusing something flammable to a arrow. That wasn't doable, so instead I had to like set some sticks on fire, lift them up with Ultra Hand, which is also very difficult to use. Basically just aims at the ground as well. Uh, then use that to burn the platform. Am I going the wrong way? Game, oh, yeah, some things actually are easier from this. It's also hard to judge things, like, can I possibly make this on one thing of stamina? I have no idea. Let's go round. And we can go round? It also really tests your knowledge of the map. I mean, obviously we do have this map, but especially without the towers, it's really hard to read. Maybe you could try putting down a fan and using it. Yeah. Well, I want to save my resources until I like really need them. Like for example, we could do this. And we still can, because we're above it, we still can like use our recall and stuff. Obviously, I also have no idea how much stamina I have. Yep. Yeah. Obviously, we do have our like safety fall thing, so we should be okay. Bye. Yep. Stamina back. This way. You think it'd be a lot easier to navigate, but it is like super confusing. Yeah. I'm gonna go down there. We'll take these. I did make some like weather meal things for the higher parts because it's a lot colder up. Yeah, but my big worry is anyway, there's shooting an arrow with the king's scale attached in Zora's domain. That's going to be difficult, although I kind of have a plan. And destroying the Gibdo nest. That also might be kind of... back. It's really hard to judge, like, which bits can I stand on? This looks like you could stand on it. Go oh, come on. So close. There we go. Hopefully we can just glide down now. Really hope I'm not wrong direction. Can you use... Yeah, we can still dive. We still have all the controls as normal. It can be a bit weird climbing because the controls are kind of strange. Yeah, everything else we can... It is literally just a camera angle. Yeah, we can do dives. There's no worry about dive. These controls, they're kind of like reversed. Not exactly. Oh wow, that was a hell of a... Health we... Okay. Let's... I'm gonna at least leave one of them. Combat's just scary. Just feel quite right. There we go. I did make sure to give myself actually a decent weapon. Wouldn't be too bad. Check where we are. Okay. Round. Tired of climbing. We have a... I think I'm probably going way too high. Probably use spears or heavy weapons for combat. Yeah, we'll probably play it quite safe, to be honest. So I may even just use one-handed for the fact that I can have it. Okay, yeah, we were going way too high. Yeah, this is what it looks like when we dive. No idea what I'm picking up. Spamming. I think the guy's in here. He is. Look. Oh, there we go. Done? Oh, I think I'm spoken to him again. Oh, never mind. Not super useful advice. Only 3 people. Yeah, we have only just start. When did we start? Not that long ago. Yeah, not that long ago. But welcome anyway. Here's where the thing is, I don't remember saying the bonfire to someone who can look like foot in front of them is... No, it's to the left. Left and eye out. Okay, yes, it's near here. I remember there's this. Should be just up here. I think there's a guy outside. Is no idea what they're saying. Should have updated. Not the no, that wasn't the entrance. Yeah. Ah, actually switch. Can't pick up back. I picked up the spear from earlier. Um, fair enough. Okay, we are gonna have to set ourselves on fire for this. Does that make everything catch on fire? Or, there we go. You can buy 4 Switch 2 games for the price of 1 Switch 2. Yeah, games are getting pretty. Well, I don't know if you're saying the games are expensive or the Switch is. Games are getting pretty. Find me a go. 3. There we go. Wait. No, I think that was the correct way. Next Zelda game probably. I think they will probably stay around this price for a while at least. Was going the right. It's been so long since I've done it this way. I normally just like fly straight. How do I get in? Climbing up. What? Let's just climb up from the outside. Possible. Oh, in fact, no. What am I? Hey. Where is this going? Please don't. Didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah, no, I don't think the next Zelda game will be. Well, I get it. It depends when it comes out. No one has any idea really yet. So. I personally think we'll get another remake or remaster. Or we get anything else. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting any DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, sadly. Which is strange because with Breath of the Wild getting DLC and with it being so similar to Breath of the Wild, you would have thought they would for sure. Maybe they just wanted to stop and then work on the next game. stamina's nearly out. I'm going to use this. Feels like a bit of a waste, but yeah, maybe they didn't make DLC because it's like to work on the next game. But especially stuff like Master Mode. I mean, that's such a relatively easy thing to introduce. I've no idea how we're climbing this mountain. Crazy. There we go. No, we're still at this side. It looks walkable. No, 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 no. And if I had stamina there, or I just went horizontal. Or something. Yeah, it is a shame we're not getting DLC. Although, you know, to be fair, most Zelda games don't get DLC. It was quite unusual for Breath of the Wild to get some. I think bouncing on the boats is actually going to be fine. Fine. Oh, come on. I didn't feel like that hit me. Yep. Quick, quick. Let me heal with... We only need one of those. Oh, that badly. Oh, oh, he's got the wind. Can get up, please? Oh, that felt like it was really far away from me. I guess he did have a spear. Or maybe the wind does enough damage to kill you. I don't. I think this is going to be kind of like the Link mod in terms of... Oh, thank God. I'm glad we spawned nearby. I think this will be like using the clone mod in terms of fighting enemies. Be perfectly fine so long as it's just like one guy. Loads of them, then we're going to be in trouble. I think I'm going. Must be this way then. If it gets too bad, I will just like zoom out and where I am. Oh, we are promising. Edge. Really? Hello, yeah, it's going well. I just thought I was going to record this anyway, so I thought I might as well stream it. And it's going to be fairly short. And I still have no idea if we're playing Mario Kart World later. Waiku is basically nocturnal. Means he wakes up really, really late. I'm so glad you got a band. Me too. A whole year to do. But we did finally get them banned. And the most annoying thing is, I don't even know what caused them to, why is he not up here? You have to, like... Is normally where he spawns, I think. Let me just check. Hang on. Get out of the camera angle. This isn't... If I have to go back down, then I am just gonna, like, fly back up. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. The bow. And notes... Oh, he's there. Okay, never mind. Yeah. We were really annoyed there. Hello, Adam Davenport. Welcome to the stream. Also, welcome Yahaha. Now this guy's also going to be a problem. I didn't think about this. Now there's two Tulans. Completely forgot we've got to hit this guy and he's in the air. I do have a plan. Don't think it's going to... Even the correct way? Okay. Obviously we can't use a bow. Do have a plan. Why does this... Not high enough. Oh, I don't know. That was actually quite close. Let's try... You dare fight a Gleeok? No, a Gleeok would be an awful idea. This... I mean, a Gleeok, the thing is with a Gleeok, you mainly rely on bow. Gleeok is just not... Where is he? Been higher than he was too. The thing is, I could use the... Thinking using a key eyeball for it to lock on, but obviously the lock on isn't like crazy. I'm not gonna lock on to something, do like a 180 and turn around and hit. A worst case scenario, I will just... Now the other thing, if I had an acorn, I could use the acorn. Let's see if we can find an acorn. Like an acorn to then start a fire to then... The enemies on a smaller scale, stuff that I can ragdoll, perfectly. What I just picked up. I've got a no. Or maybe if I loads of piles of wood, that would be enough. Keep killing trees anyway. Is that an acorn? Could be that was a new item. Yes, okay, that is it. I don't know if we'll need more than one. We're gonna get loads. Rock leaf probably won't help. I actually don't know where you find acorn. I don't think you get them from destroying trees and they randomly fall off. But or sometimes. I hope you can reach 10k subs soon, then you can start making money. The requirements for monetization, a bomb shield is a good point. I do have bombs as well. I did pick up one from GSI. That's a good point. Yeah. Try that as well. You don't have to have 10k subs to make money on YouTube. You need 1k. Well, technically, if you have 500 subs and 4,000 watch hours, then you can have memberships. And then if you have 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours, then you can be monetized. The videos are monetized now. The streams aren't because there isn't really much point. Climbing this. Let me just check where am I in comparison to slightly cheating. I have got. Yeah, no, you don't need 10k subs. Evangelion edit you did a while back was like, that video took me quite a while. But I did enjoy making it. The annoying thing is, by the time I made it, loads of stuff came out that would make it easy. Okay. The actor spawner, which is where you can basically like spawn in any enemy or you could spawn in like a fake Zelda or whatever, or any of the actors or characters in the game you could spawn in. And that came out like a week or two after I finished. Because for the Zelda stuff, I think there's one of the Yiga quests where there's a Zelda trapped in a cage, and I had to like move the camera so it was inside, but you couldn't really see the cage to get a shot of Zelda. And if I went back, I could probably make it a lot easier. Unsurprisingly, as well, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really fit. Yeah, on Dueling Peak. Yeah, it's on the higher peak between like two sections, and you free them, and then what caused Link to bounce there? Got to go for a while. Bye. See you later, Zelda lover. Ah. Come on, come on. I might just fly up there. Nope, apparently not. Let's... This, when I did this run, the bit I thought was going to be hard was not just climbing. And maybe we might be able to use higher sections so flat. Why? Ah. I think okay, let me have a look again. Where are we? Probably best to go down here, and I'm sure we could probably... Jumping down was going to be that much of an issue. Yep. Hello, Wolflink. We're currently playing through Tears of the Kingdom, but I guess it's mainly just me playing from a bird's eye view, but it is meant to be kind of like the... all this is. Hopefully we have enough. Sounds like you are British, yeah. Oh wow, I still actually have quite a bit of stamina left. Really close, I'll jump. Probably best if we go up this first. Awful. Finally. Right, now to try something that I don't even know if it'll work. Think we'll probably go with the bomb shield first. Or we're actually going to save, just in case. Oh no, we'll go with the burning first, actually. That doesn't really require precise time. Uh... That works. Could be enough height. That is close. The thing is, the acorn will only last for a while. Let's see how long does it take for him to do like a full loop. Okay, I think it was like 15, 16. No. Lost count. Okay. Where's my acorn? Here? Ah, that was so close. Well, I actually have no idea if that was close. I'm not climbing all the way back up there. I did save, didn't I? Let's try the bomb shield. I don't need the bomb either way, really. Sword, we've got a bow, just in case. There. I think I caught him at the wrong time, but I don't think that would have been enough height either way. Right, let's go again. Really want to. Might be a good idea to more. Never mind. That, oh, 4 isn't enough by the looks of it. It felt like it took there was quite a bit of delay in between me using the bomb shield and then pulling out the paraglider. But, okay, enough. Where's our acorn? It has way more height. Where is it? Yes, there we go. And that was a lot of work. That should be. I can't think of anything else that will be like too difficult. Unless, no. I don't think there's any more Arakudas we have to fight. Yep. What the game's telling me here, but got it. Ooh. I also made the weapon indestructible. I guess I didn't mention. We will also be upgrading it later on. Teleport in. There we go. When you can't see the dialogue, it feels way longer. Okay, that's it. Too many bows. I don't really use bows anyway for obvious reasons. Those. Okay, so where are we going? This way. Right quest? More climbing. Though Probably won't get much. Well, okay, more climbing. At least now, though, I know where I have to actually. One thing that's really good about this is it's quite easy to use ascend, just because I can normally see what I'm ascending. Nearly there. Just this way-ish. That. Seen me? Yeah, there's a guy up here. I'm trying to think which of the bosses are going to be most difficult. I picked obviously picked the Rito stuff first because I thought Colgera would be by far the easiest. I think maybe Queen Gibdo. Obviously, we won't be able to use Regi's Lightning to actually aim arrows, but we could still get really close and then shoot the floor, which is what I plan to do. Where is this taking? Rest on. Ah. Maybe I just have enough stamina to make this. I do. Bit too early. Yeah, I think most of the wind temple should be fine. Maybe some of the camera angles while like in the inner sections of the boat will be a bit awkward. Other than that, yeah. Or that Aracuda. Doolin can kill it. Whoa. Not expecting that. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I can assume it's roughly in that direction as well then. How do you actually get up this? Let me refresh my memory. Oh, okay. Goes. I didn't think about the fact that I've got to do. Let me just. I'm gonna have a quick look. Memorize. Okay, so we go up there. Then, I guess you rely on a link. Yes. Go over there. Then you're relying on ascend for the most part to just up, keep going, and then eventually you'll get to the top. I'm gonna know where I am, and then go back over. Yeah. Definitely gonna. Oh no! What have I done? Definitely gonna save. And was there another? I think there's another layer, but let's. How many have I got? And there should be. Gotta listen out to when I can. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is probably the top. Yeah. Then I think it was this way. Back. And cutscene time. We do have to talk as well. Made that mistake before by like ignoring Tulin, but then you do have to talk.
Come, come to me.
Oh. Ah. Uh-huh.
Just as an update, by the way, it seems like we're not going to be doing Mario Kart, so this will probably be a fairly short stream. Well, it actually depends. Depends how long it takes us to beat Kogera. I don't think it will take. We have a shrine. Not going to complete the shrine. I don't know how many shrines we could realistically do. Obviously with like the limited ability to for Ultra. Not being able to grab something unless it's right. Okay, what we get from this. Whatever it is, I could pick it up. Okay, now it's this way. I think we just go this way and then back again. About to find out. Probably this way. Yep. And I'm gonna guess this way. Please. Not looking good. I'm gonna assume it is not this way. Have another look before we carry and memorize the route. Yeah, I was a blind face there, and it. No, no, no. Go walk. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Oh, okay. So we keep going. And for quite a while, really. All two just going in the same direction. Ah, okay. I'll try and memorize. I've already forgot. Which way am I going? Okay. This way. Keep going this way. I did get this far last time. Then whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, why? Back there from here? Oh, this is. I. Right, instead of teleporting back, cheat slightly. But it's not really cheating. This way. Again. Then it's kind of slightly at an angle. In fact, I'm surprised I did. Just out of my vision, I think. If I didn't see it. Then we go this way, and then we can try out this. First time. There's a Korok down there. Then we go over here. Wise tooling. Charging. Then we ascend. Why is this? Maybe not. Or maybe you ascend up here. Oh, you don't have blocks. Don't tell me. Anything but building blocks. Maybe I can let's save. I can't actually. Yep. What I can do about that. I put this just still. Go. No, 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 no. There we go. It's really weird how the camera works in terms of like picking stuff up or using ascend. Okay, now I'm gonna have to. Okay, straight on. Going, you keep going. Well, you kind of straight on, then slightly to the right. We use this. Going. Yeah. This is, I think, the longest it's ever taken me to do this. No real interest in fighting. Then was it now slightly? Go. Yeah. What do I have? We do have a rock hammer. I kind of remember the map being. I'm pretty sure you don't go down there. What way? Please don't. Retreat, retreat is this way. Oh. I hate this. The problem with the climbing controls, assuming I'm climbing, if I push the analog stick upwards, then that is to climb up. It doesn't matter which like direction I'm facing. This is kind of like the controls when I'm on the floor are basically what you'd expect. Now we go this way. Hello, Zelda lover. Yeah, it is still alive. It's going to be a while yet. Although, well, I think this section will be the hardest. The actual dungeon. Actually. The more I think about it, the more I think I might be wrong. Now we've got the falling bridge. Bad. The bit where you need to go through a hole in the wall is going. You want to know the bit where you have to place like a... There's some bits where we have to use Ultra. Oh. Ooh. I'd actually like a time. I could just steal one from you. Now we just have to build something that can climb here. Taken. Which... else? Yes. Okay, run. Don't let him take the balloons. That could be really annoying if he takes all of them. There we go. The Ultra Hand bits might be annoying. I can Ultra Hand things so long as they're below me. That. Or if they're like directly above me. Turning them is kind of awkward, but it is. Can't do Wind Temple. Well, a worst case scenario, I will actually. You need to bring it. I can. As long as the item itself isn't high up, then I'm okay. I mean, look, if you look at this, you can still actually raise things up quite easily. I work anyway. Oh, there's my back. High enough to climb up? Probably not. Do it the easy way. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Maybe getting one of the... You normally use an icicle, I think. I didn't mean to press that. Although we could probably just drop something. Oh, I am really struggling where to go. I'm gonna just assume it's this way. Keep going this way. Oh, actually, no. We can kind of see the stuff. Yeah, we are getting cold now. This is the height where Turing talks to us and tells us about it getting really. Thankfully, I did make loads of meals. Go for. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just go for one first. Mine should be just. Yeah. Nope. There it is. Where do I go then? I honestly thought this was. Maybe it's over here then? That looks. Completely blind here. Doolin, I'm slightly concerned. I think I've gone the wrong way. Right, let's teleport back. Then we'll have another look without the camera. Off. Ah, so we've got to go at an angle, and then this section could be rough, but at least it's definitely doable. That's an. Hopefully, I've got the right angle for this. Please, something pop up soon. A lot of guess. I can kind of hear where the tornado storm thing is. That is my guide, but we are going to say it again. Let me. Yeah, by the looks of it, I have to make a plan. I have to think about this. I think they all go in an anti-clockwise direction. So maybe I've got to... have a look. Get on it, then go there. Towards me. I think the first one's going to... What I can do is kind of cheat. Wait for one to come close and then... Won't cheat completely. Seconds. What I'll do, I'll keep an eye on where that bit. I get stamina back while I'm just. Please appear soon. It will save here. Now these ones are going anti-clockwise. You just run into one. Go. Another, I think we will need to bounce on maybe one more. Feeling charges really slow. I think in the randomizer it always charges quicker, so I've just gotten used to playing in the vanilla game. Ages. Kind of feel like I should see the thing pretty soon. Really hope I haven't gone past. Oh, looks like it's it. One more jump thing for good luck. How about you just 100% the normal game with no mods? You mean to as a video? I don't think anyone will be that interested in that because it's already like 100 videos. People doing that kind of thing. I have messed up. Maybe not. Maybe I was supposed to do. Yeah, loads of people already seen someone 100% the game, and 100%ing the game is pretty tedious in terms of like getting every core arc. And generally, when you make videos, you want to do something that isn't already out there. General rule. You want to do something unique, but with something with like a big audience. Quest guide. Again, I imagine any quests that really need guides have probably already been done. That's why I generally do modding stuff, because there's not that many people that do modding stuff, really. I mean, there obviously are people that do modding stuff, not necessarily to like a crazy amount of them. We must be pretty close. Okay. Ah. Pretty cool looking at it. Angle. Get the cutscene. Get rid of this while we're at it. Yeah, thank you for the suggestions, Zelda Lover. It's very difficult to do like playthrough style mods or like additions and stuff. Well, I often try them, but they tend to not do as well as something just mod showcase. Because you have to play through the whole game, they often take a lot longer too. Like I think I've technically done, this will be the third. Did one with clones, and we did one where everything died in one punch, and we could punch. And if I had to guess, this probably won't do that well. Maybe I shouldn't say that. If I had to guess. Just the nature of it, really. Oh yeah. This won't be, I'll only, most of this video will be heavily edited.
There are still 5
I can't imagine it being any longer than a full hour. Yeah, cutscenes won't be in there.
Use your power to release all 5 locks, and the hatch should open.
I'll most likely just, you just see the bits that are like,
Heed my
I'm not going to show you me trying to climb a mountain for 20 minutes. Okay, now assuming I know where I am, yeah, should just have here. Obviously, we can't get an icicle. We can just drop something. So, there we go. One down. Yep.
Hey, Link.
Now, I'm trying to think, is the other one, is it up here or is it on the other one to say it's up here? Oh. Oh. I wish I knew what it was. Ah. Considering all I can see directly above me is these, that I could ascend up here, but no. Easier way to climb. Oh. Keep doing this. No. Ah. You know what? I think we're just gonna have to climb normal. Keep an eye on stamina. Hello, Alex does Roblox and Go Animate. And hello, Waiku. You're not watching it at our best at them. Watching me struggle to climb up here. Oh, well, I'm gonna try going around a Mind, I didn't realize I had no stamina. Well, we can just reload. I should have gone around the front instead of the back, I think. Or maybe the side. I need a mod called Weapons of Legend Redux. Yep, well you can get it on the webpage. Free even. Find it on the Game Banana page. Pretty easy to download. You need you do need the mod manager for it to work though. The only thing, but otherwise you don't have an emulator, otherwise you would play with mods. Well, getting an emulator is really getting into your Switch by either having a fairly old version of the original Switch or by installing a mod chip. Okay. You get to the very top and then the control switch. Which is why I keep like falling off the edge. Stop climbing. No. There is a website, I can't remember the name of it, where you can check if your Switch would be patched on. You know what? Actually, am I going about this all wrong? I am. That was stupid of me. Right, now we open this. Ooh, oh, I was just about to say how easy this is. What is down here? Whatever it is, we can't pick it up. I can't believe I didn't... It feels like it's been a long time since I've... That's where I'm going to blame it.
3 more to go.
Now for one of the more difficult ones. Worrying thing to say, considering how long that one took. So, this is what I mean, the climbing element is not good. Just because the controls are like... Ah. I think I've got to slow down is my problem. Where's the entrance? Oh, I forgot. Meal. Did bring us back here. I don't know if that's good or bad. Can you make this just from a normal... Please don't take me all the way to the top of this. Awful camera angle there. There we go. Here we go. Don't tell me. This is what it looks like from here. I may just move the camera angle for this section. Look, we can actually see me. Where's the enemy? See them? Oh, they can see. That's what's... Why can't I walk this? Oh. Okay, right, that. It kind of this way. There's two. No, we don't actually need. We'll get one of these. This. Now Tulin appeared. I don't know what's going on. They have to be constantly spinning? I think so. Ah. Hmm. Oh, it is. Okay, it does have to be constantly spinning. It is good. That's partly why I do these. Problem is now I can't see anything. Well, I can, but I can't. Where's the? Where's that spinny thing? Let's randomly. I think maybe Tulin might be better doing this, just because his wind beam thing is there. There we go. Oof. This. There we go. Okay, so what do we have left? We have two more. One's underneath, which is super easy to get to. And then the other one, we need to spin like a mechanism, which could be an issue. Stamina back. Recall's a bit of a pain with this. Wait. That's interesting. So it felt like I could kind of aim there. How did I? Can do those, just do this instead. Kind of, anyway. On. Okay, there we go. Go. Now we do need. Can we see this? Oh, okay. We do have a really nice angle. We're gonna use one of those and one of those. One of these. That a little bit short. What we can drop. Might be difficult to put back on. Not strong enough. Really think about that, isn't it? Hmm. Wait, does opening... No, I think that's just for a second. Let's do it anyway. That is what we grab. Like we didn't have to grab anything. One of those icicles. Can't... Not unless... Shame they don't like fall down when you go near them. Hmm. What about... I feel like that technically can't unfuse itself. Close. Try... Okay, that didn't work. Either... Hmm... Not what I wanted to do. Looked like it worked for a second. Kinda does. Hmm. Is there a way I can make a longer weapon? Damn, I don't have a spear. Is there a way I can get... Maybe, yeah, maybe I just try a fan? Oh, don't tell me the game... Oh, second I thought my game froze. What if... Awful angle is the issue? Like, I don't have a weapon equipped? Thing is here. Let me try with this fan again. Really shouldn't have put... Let's... Drop this. These. Hmm. Really should have just. I think he. Ah. Yeah, even longer. I I must be getting pretty close to getting it. Ah, obviously not. Right. Hmm. I wonder if you can spin this thing with a fan, actually. Probably unlikely. Give it a go. Doesn't like wall. Probably should have thought about how I was going to activate. I'm gonna have to activate it and grab it. Quick. Up. Not enough. What if fans are strong enough though? What if I... What about the portable? Everyone knows the portable pot does have magical property. Strong enough. Hmm. The answer sadly might be just go out and get beer from some. Damn you, portable pot. That... I don't think that was going to work either way, even if it was touching. Hmm. Damn, icicles are pretty strong, aren't they? I think the secret, I think I've just got to try and get an icicle down. The only way I can do this. Maybe if I throw something fiery while I'm above one, that... Do anything? Oh wait, an idea. Will wind knock one down? Oh, what? Normally... Actually, I'm being an idiot. I'm going about this the wrong way. I have a new idea. New idea. This could work. Then this. Okay, maybe that doesn't. Touching? It is kind of touching it. Okay. Well. Next idea. What if we just melt one slightly? Are you telling me it just melts, it doesn't fall off? That seems pretty stupid. Okay. I was pretty confident that was going to work, to be honest. What else can we... Let's try again using a fan. Where's one that I can... Probably. Where's one that I can... Go over here. Sword. I want Link to do the downward strike. I want more of the flashing. Wait. Wait. New idea. Yeah, there we go. That icicle looked like it was just hackable. There we go. Okay, let's pick up all our items we've used. Why is that not opening? There we go. Okay, now where's Tulin? Right. Can you just use it with one of these? Has that worked from that angle? Oh man, that took forever. Okay, just one more then. And yeah, the other one's pretty... There is really no puzzle involved. Real shame we can't pick up our Zonai devices. We are out of cold resist. Yes. Yeah, we've got enough, I think. Do what we've got to do. Is where... Oh, there. So close. Oh well. Where do I respawn? Okay. I went too far. Let's try using one of these first. These cannons, they're like an interesting concept, but I feel like they just never see any action. I just forget they're there most of the time. What is this? I'm going to check on the camera real quick. Just to see where it is. Where are you? Okay. You're just after this. Second one in. Where are we? Like somewhere. I must be over here if the thing's aiming this way. Oh, I'm there. Okay. Did I go the right way? I don't know if... Oh, come on. Oh! Ah, okay. Playing this game GTA 1 style and nice old Zelda 2D style. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to emulate Zelda 1. That was the idea. There we go. Let's... Oh, well, I'm tired of these guys. Yep. Doolin. It will make more sense later on because I do want to pick up... there's a weapon that gives off like the old-fashioned Master Sword beams. I say Master Sword, like sword beams. So we're going to be using that as well. But that, I thought I'd leave that until like maybe the second dungeon. This one, it doesn't really matter what sword I've got. For Colgira, obviously. Speaking of Colgira, very bright. Is this the water temple? I call it the sky temple, but does not look water temple. I like the fire temple. I mean, I don't know what it's officially called. I mean, I assume it's called like wind temple or whatever. But yeah, no, it's not the water temple.
Okay, let's go.
It isn't really overly like flying themed, apart from the fact that it is in the sky. Should change camera angle pretty soon.
That thing must be what's causing the blizzard. We've got to take it down.
There we go. Yeah, so this camera angle it's kind of just just a normal camera angle. In fact, this might be better. The only thing is obviously we can't really look around. We could even use the bow. You fire like just and now.
We need to find a way to hurt it.
One. Going through his portal, or is it just staying? I think Kogera maybe broke. Maybe broken, I should say. We okay, Kogera? I don't know why this would like mess with Kogera, to be honest. Maybe it wants me to go in. Okay, well we just load back. Hopefully this isn't a permanent thing. This is where it spawns you normally if you die during this fight. Which basically very rarely happens.
We need to find a way to hurt it. What? Where'd it go?
Please tell me. Oh, it sounds like it's worked. Yeah, it hasn't glitched this. It's actually really strange. It shouldn't really glitch because we haven't got like an unusual mod installed. It is literally just like a weird camera angle. Not like anything should like be happening differently. Wait for too high there. Please, not broken again. Oh, come on. Oh wait. No? Okay, never mind. He's really lucky I can't shoot him. I wonder if you could like if you use tooling, if you dash into the if you dash into the side of those, that also break them? Probably not. Sounds like I broke a bit of the thing there. You can go under and shoot, yeah. I can't really fire arrows though, so that's not an option. I can only fire an arrow straight downwards. But yeah, no, if you shoot him from underneath, you can do this boss like super quick. Because you can hit all three in one run. But you defeat him so quickly, you almost don't learn what moves Colgera even has. I suppose you can do the same with the other characters if you have like a really good weapon. For Colgera, you just need a bow. Doesn't even have to be a good one. When is he going to attack me? Time soon? If I go underneath again, then go back up. Oh, Kogera, don't tell me you're broken again. He is broken again. What would be better? I think it would have been cool. Imagine if you used like the cannons on the ship to shoot Kogera or something. It could have done so much more. Okay, let's try... let's try dying, actually. No, will it... No, will take me back to the first phase again. Have much choice. Okay, let's try this again.
We need to find a way to hurt it. What? Where'd it go? Blink, below you.
Yeah. The water temple looks... Well, I guess the water temple is in the air, but they are pretty different. Different look. They look quite different. Apart from that. Apart from the fact they're in the air. Okay, again, maybe Kogera? Please don't glitch. I wonder if it's because I'm going too high. Oh, no, he's doing an attack. Yep. There's wind, water, fire, and spirit, and lightning. Get at him. Probably not. Okay, hopefully this phase doesn't glitch.
We have to stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful.
This is like fighting the demon dragon all over again, but with blood moons. But without blood moons. Oh, come on, Kogera, don't do me again. Causing it to happen. You beat the game once forgetting the lightning. I feel like the most forgettable is probably, well, the one that people probably forget is the Spirit Temple. Being like a completely different thing. Kogera, why are you so annoying? Let me just try... Whoop. Like now? Maybe it's to do with like using UltraCam while in a... Okay. I'm gonna try something, doing something slightly different. It keeps getting... What I'm gonna do is do 2 hits and then just before I deal the third, switch back to like normal camera. Hopefully that fixes it.
Need to find a way to hurt it. What? Where'd it go?
From underneath or above.
Link, below you.
Two.
It's coming from below again.
Ready for the third attack. We do. We're going to quickly back to the normal camera. I wonder if it's to do with that cutscene. Could be.
We have to stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful.
Okay, hopefully now we should be okay. Please hack me soon. Hmm. Thing? Really strange. Okay. This is the last thing. I'm not going to use the camera at all, but I'm just going to not move my camera. And that's the only thing we can do.
Need to find a way to hurt it. What? Where'd it go? Link, below you.
Would be funny if it was like completely unrelated. Oh, okay. I nearly managed that. No idea if it would work or not. Did look like it broke there. Broke? Yeah. Look, I did some damage. Some damage to it anyway. Okay, second one.
I'll help too.
What earth is going on? Funny thing is, I think it has nothing to do with me using the camera angle. Huh. Well, hang on then. We can do some other fixes. Put you guys in the dark for a second. We only have 2 mods installed, so I'm going to try and untick one. See if that fixes it. Wait, did I? Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Can't imagine it would be UltraCam. Try that again. I'm even going to use my... Oh, I've got to look this all back up again. On this, we do that. Then we do this. Get over there. No! Oh, we were too late. Hopefully, see if that fixes the issue.
Where'd it go? Link, below you!
Close. What I'll do, I think I'll test on stream to find out what the issue is.
Gotta be a weak point somewhere.
Once we get through it anyway. That is really, really bizarre. Oh, I forgot. Wait, did I... Okay, that was stupid. For some reason I was thinking there was going to be a cut. But again,
We need to find a way to hurt it. What? Where'd it go? Link, below you!
real test is going to be the second phase. We can just get one attack during the second phase and I think we know it's fixed.
It's coming from below again.
Okay, here it comes.
We have to stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful.
Come on, please, just one attack. Should be now, I think. No? Going on. Okay, for the sake of the stream, we're actually just going to kill this guy. And then I'm going to have a mess around, see why on earth this isn't working. It is a shame, but I can just fight this later, probably. Maybe that will be enough? Maybe just like one thing will reset the enemy. Yeah, I don't know why it's happening. It must be, I mean, the only thing we haven't... Wait, did I definitely... Yeah, I did until the other mod.
Don't get too close to the
Just, I will change back if he starts firing the things again, but... Okay. Don't think we're going to make this one in time. Oh, no, we will. Now let's see if he'll do his last attack, or do we have to... Okay, nope, he's doing it. Here we go. There we go. That was really, really strange because it is just UltraCam, and obviously a lot of things use UltraCam. I would have thought it wouldn't be an UltraCam issue, but I guess I can test after that. GG indeed. It was way longer than I thought it would. Final boss. Final boss, but... Okay, well here's our heart container. Then we finish up by talking to Tulin.
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
I feel like this is how Rafika would talk.
I know that voice. It's you. You're the one who's been guiding us?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a
Talk like that. Let's skip it.
years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule
How long did we stream for? That was
know about the imprisoning war and
around 3 hours
on our behalf.
ish, I think. Oh no, does it just say?
There's more.
No, about 2.5 hours.
The Demon King will soon
So it's my mission to fight the demon?
Over now? Screen. Go away. There we go. Oh. Wow, the snow melted pretty pretty quick. To be fair, if I was seeing what I forget what the guy's name is now, I'd be pretty frightened too. No idea what that thing is. It just spawned in Link. Kind of looked blue like the champions. Gets a bow. Lots of back, kind of. Julian teleport. He doesn't technically give us anything. Well, he did. I mean, like physically. There we go. Okay, so that was the first dungeon. I'm thinking which dungeons are going to be a pain. I think firing the king scale is going to be annoying. I'm hoping I can use like a spring. Although again, I don't think I can get the angle. And what other dungeon am I worried about? Lightning Temple can still use mirrors by picking them up with the Ultra Hand, so that shouldn't be too bad. Water Temple. There's one of the puzzles where you have to use the slow down effect with the bow, the bullet time. I don't know what I'm going to do for that one. That one pretty much will be impossible. What else is... I think that's kind of it. Fire Boss is my favourite. It's a boss we all know from Ocarina of Time, but it's Goma. Yeah. It's I think which one's my favourite? I think Gibdo's kind of fun. Probably the most difficult. Colgira is interesting because it is the most similar to like an original Zelda kind of enemy. Although Marbled Goma is pretty similar too. where you sort of stun them. I guess you stun all of them. Really. But Colgira, it's not like, it doesn't matter how many hits you get. Like 6 hits, dead, no matter what you hit. But anyway, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Something a bit different. I don't. Well, you'll probably next see this when it's a video, which will be for next weekend. Probably won't stream this again because it'll probably be finished by the time of next week. And then we'll probably just go back to the randomizer. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you, Jeremy Gaming. Thank you, Yahaha, for being here as always. Like you have a legal obligation to. Crazy. And everyone else, Alex does Roblox, Waikutru, Zelda Lover, who else? We had Adam here. Then we had someone called Dazzy at the start, which I think is the first time I've seen them. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next weekend.